Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spider's Diecast. So, thank you all for being here with me this evening. So, anyway, I went over to Dollar General and got these. I'll show you that in a little bit, but first, yeah, went and bought those yesterday after having to buy some necessities, for the household. But, of course, us collectors, can't help but to, stop and see what they got on the pegs. But anyway, they didn't really have too much more for me to, look around, even though the pegs are full. I pretty much got what I want. This is the Vespa 90 SS Super Sprint from 1966. Of course, from the good folks at Hot Wheels. This has been around for, quite a little bit. Got one in red already. But I kind of wanted this one in white. It was just too clean for me to pass up. And lastly, this is my 5-pack from Matchbox. The Autobahn Express 6. So yeah, going down the line, we have the names on the side. The Audi e-tron, which is that police truck. The Porsche 911 GT3. The 2019 Fiat 500 Turbo, 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA, and 1990 Volkswagen Transporter Crew Cab, Camion de Transporte, Cabine Multiplace. Okay, we got it going with this. So yeah, but first let's look at this scooter right here. So yeah, looks pretty nice. Like I was saying, I've been promising myself not to buy any more mainlines. But, this thing was too clean and white to pass up. Excuse me, y'all. About to get my red one out, like I should have done before I, started this video. All right, y'all, I'm back. There's the red one. There's the red one. I'm thinking I'm kind of liking this white one a little bit more. That's where they stamp it, where they stamp the rivets. Right there on the spare tire. Well, and then right there on the back wheel. Yeah. So yeah, pretty nice. Knocked it over. And here's the red one. Still in good shape. A little dusty though, but it's still intact, including the paint job. So yeah, pretty nice. All right, let's get this 5-pack open. So give me just 1 minute. Yeah, I got this 5-pack because, it had, a few cars that I wanted. Yeah, basically the middle three. But, we'll just, start off with my least desirable ones. This right here is the Volkswagen Transporter crew cab. So yeah, not really something I'm into, not something I would keep. But I just figured that I would, since I'm buying all the rest of it comes in the 5-pack with all the other stuff I wanted. I just, do a quick little wheel swap on it. Probably detail it out some more and then, ship it off to some guys, one of the guys that I know that like Volkswagens. But it does have some pretty nice detail in it. A tire, a bag full of tools, and then a chain. So yeah, road service, and it got some in German too. It probably means the same thing as road service, but not too bad. Then you got this Audi e-tron. At first I was like, shoot, this is gonna be another one that I'll ship off with the quickness. But then I started thinking, I could my Bentley Bentayga, it comes without an interior. So I could probably use that interior for my Bentayga. And then just, mold the windows with some resin that I got left over, that I got laying around. I'm not sure if these windows are going to work, but it's basically, this a similar car that they use along with the Porsche Cayenne. I just, mold the windows from a Bentayga, because I already got them, got that, what you call it, the parts that hold it together, trimmed out from the inside. So yeah, not saying that'd be an easy job, but this is the car to do it with, as far as donating its interior. So yeah, not too bad of a vehicle. Yeah, I guess it fits the bill. Yeah, if you want an Autobahn, diorama, an Autobahn set. Okay, this is the 2019 Fiat 500. It actually looks pretty good in this color, I have to say. It'd almost be a shame to, strip that color, especially, since all the details like the lights and stuff and badges are on there pretty nice. But, I wanted to do another one of those Fiat 500s. I mean, the way that I did it last time with my custom. So yeah, kind of wanted to perfect it a little bit because, admittedly, the last one I did, it just wasn't quite as perfect as I wanted that to be. I sold that off on eBay, but I'm giving my customer a second chance with this one. Might even add a little carbon fiber on it too. So yeah, pretty nice. Okay, this is the Porsche 911 GT3. So yeah, this is more like a brownish type of gold, like a bronze type of color, but it looks pretty good. Actually, kind of like this. And I usually don't really care for brown on any car, but this is a nice little bronze. So yeah, nice wheels too. I used to have a ton of these Matchbox 911 GT3s when they first started making them. But kind of messed up a lot of them with my custom jobs. But that's when I first started customizing. But anyway, at least I got another one to redeem myself with. Hadn't worked on one of these in a while. Hadn't had one of these in a while. And if you really know this casting, it actually had a plastic spoiler, a plastic wing on it. Seems like they, made it. They did make it, metal. But I kind of like it like that because you ain't got to worry about taking a plastic wing out and then filling in those holes if you don't want the wing. So yeah, all you got to do is just grind that bad boy straight off. That's probably what I'm gonna do, even though a GT3 it calls for having a wing, obviously. But yeah, still a really nice casting. I can see why, Mattel, why Matchbox and Mattel kept it for all these years. So yeah, that's one that I was the most looking forward to in this 5-pack, along with this Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. I really love these classic Italian cars. I really do. That's kind of like been my bread and butter. It's kind of like a light blue in this light because I got my flash bulb on, but it's actually a darker type of royal blue. It's a little too dark. But anyway, that's not the true color on camera. A lot of y'all that probably got this, y'all probably know that anyway. But yeah, just a classic ride. I mean, it's just timeless looking. There's the 4-leaf clover on the right side. So yeah, pretty nice. Definitely doing a custom with this. Kind of wanted another one. I got so many Giulias to work with, both from Matchbox and Hot Wheels. But if you know your Italian cars, your classic cars, you really can't have too many of them. So yeah, pretty excited. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. So yeah, trying not to get all of these main lines unless I'm customizing them, so I can sell them off, so I can make more room for my good stuff. But anyway, it feels good to cop some new cars for the collection though. So yeah. So yeah, about to turn this bad boy on. There we go. Got that facing the wrong way. And that's better. So anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you love Hot Wheels and Matchbox, then this is the video to watch. So I'm going to get my butt on out of here, and I'll see y'all good folks later. All right, y'all. Have a good one.